They're down and 11. Ward able to spin free of Searcy and then goes to the end zone, and in the back of the end zone it is Jacoby George. My oh my, Cam Ward's having himself a day.
Poise is ridiculous, and the catch in the back of the end zone to make sure he got 2 feet down, that's good on Sundays. That was an unbelievable play by Cam Ward.
Sacks given up. A loss of 6. Smith, backside pressure, got it away. Picked off at the 30. Travis Hunter, another one.
Bumps into the slot on 3rd down, and it's covered too. Travis Hunter is kind of reading the eyes of the quarterback, and you don't want to throw it near 12.
Will Howard and this offensive line knows what to do. Howard, now they get to him. Abdul Carter.
Well, there's the matchup. So Donovan Jackson, the left tackle, is going against Abdul Carter, and that's a mismatch. And Ohio State was feeling confident. They were chipping early with backs and tight ends, helping Jackson out. Now they let him block single block, and that ain't gonna work.
Here comes the pressure. Dart across the middle, and the catch is made by Aaron Anderson.
And then they end up bringing a safety down, and this is the risk you take, because if you can get that ball out, there's nobody in the middle of that field.
Gonna keep it on the ground with Genty on 2nd and 10. Look at him bounce off tacklers. Genty with some room. Genty has the speed. You call it long speed. We call it a touchdown. Ashton Genty, a 64-yard score. Give him 6.
And expect him to be finished. You see the one-on-one with Kyle Thornton, and he is not able to get on his hips. Roberts, the running back, on 3rd and 6. The first, and he's got a first down.
Right, last time Oklahoma walked these guys up, they dropped them out. So great, use that against them and get them on the move. See these guys drop out? Now you got nobody really pushing those offensive linemen. They're able to get a lot of lateral movement, a lot of lateral push there, and a big first down pickup.
Caught a touchdown pass for Georgia last year in both of their games in the college football playoff. Robinson trying to stay in bounds, and he did all the way to the end zone for either team here in the 3rd quarter.
Really well done by the center, number 65. That's Jake Majors. He pulls around, secures the linebacker.
Gun with Maffa, the running back, a fake to the motion man, and Georgia not fooled. Michael Williams was right there, and
Colin Sadler in for the previously injured Marcus Tate, going against one of the best defensive linemen in the country. Just can't quite pin him out.
the fake to Jeremy Bernard. Milroe with some room outside. Milroe, touchdown!
So difficult to defend. You have so much flow going this way, and you have blockers coming back to the right. That's exactly where Jalen Milroe goes.
And it's Marks. Gonna get dragged down, maybe a half-yard loss. Kenneth Grant.
If those two guys, number 78 and number 55, can close off that middle from tackle to tackle.
Tyler Warren, direct snap here. He's gonna run it all the way. Behind a tight end block, and here he goes. Tyler Warren. He's gonna take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Right there, watch, he cannot close the gap on the tight end. Runs across, now watch, he's chasing, does not have the wheels to help him on the play.
Don't think they would go for 4th and 8 with all their timeouts and the 2-minute timeout. Vandegrift dumped as he threw it. Jalen Walker in his face again.
Jalen Walker just goes right around the left side of this offensive line. I mean, that's the speed rush that gave Kentucky so many fits last week against South Carolina. And Walker, one of the most explosive edge defenders in the pass rush situation in the SEC. Waiting for it.
Without a doubt. I got thoughts there. We'll let this play happen.
They try to run it on 3rd down and 15, and that'll be a loss of a couple of yards. Defensive stand in on the tackle.
And speaking of that transfer portal, Walter Nolan, his buddy right there, and Tom, you highlighted him. The number 2 transfer portal get in all of the country.
And an empty set, only 5 blockers.
3rd and 12. They go with the inside screen to DK. It can't go anywhere.
Who drops out Solomon to Shields, and it was not a 5-man rush or a 6-man rush. The Gators thought they were blitzing, so they had the screen dialed up, but Jay Bateman 1 step ahead.
Miller to throw. Miller, clean pocket to the end zone. Toe tap, touchdown, Rajah Nelson.
Separation there. You see him going to come right into your screen. A beautiful throw there.
Braden Fowler, Nicolosi off his back foot downfield, and it is intercepted. Jahdae Barron the takeaway. Up the sideline.
And you got to just watch Jahdae throughout this series. He's right up here up top. Just watch him. He's the guy. He isn't fooled by the action in the backfield. Just watch him, just playing his position, playing his 3rd, and then goes and gets the football. This is why he came back for another year at Texas.
Delivered strikes downfield, and how about 3rd down with no one open, running it, using it his legs. Going deep down the sideline, incomplete.
By the way, good to see Alex Howard back out there for Duke at linebacker. Low flip, Hampton with a seam, breaks a tackle. Omarion Hampton banged out of bounds inside the 5.
Ewers to pass, and right in stride, they get going with Golden. Look at this explosive play from the Longhorns.
On the RPO, nice fundamental, good job, accurate throw by Ewers out in front, and an explosive play.
Play action again, over the middle, and stride into the end zone, Lee for the Ole Miss touchdown.
And just perfect throw by Jackson Dart. You see high safeties, number 14, Castile, dropping out over the top.
Will shut off with 15 seconds on the play clock, which is right now. Here's the snap, Pickles, engulfed, James Pierce making the most.
First off, it's 4th down. Nobody's expecting you to run the ball, so why even do a play action fake there? And then James Pierce one-on-one. He's just going to win.
Experience, giving it to the young guys. Final play of this first half, as it is intercepted. Malachi Starks, the first team All-America, with the pickoff.
Four-man rush, Shuck to the end zone, batted away, incomplete. Maxwell Harrison working on Kateris Hicks.
Just a mesh concept with a corner on the outside. One-on-one coverage, goes up, gets that right hand on the ball to knock it away.
For Mizzou. Flea flicker on the second play, and ripped down is Brady Cook.
Campbell right here. He's not going to pause at all. Sees it the entire way, triggers right away, and Brady Cook has no time.
What they wanted here at 2nd down and 1 at the 4-yard line. They wanted Peoples to score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Been comparing him with his speed to J.K. Dobbins in the past. You can see that burst right there.
Got a nice block